What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High, tuning back in for episode 25 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. It's just your boy and Eric today. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you this morning, man?
Oh, man, I'm tired. It's Friday. I'm happy it's Friday, bro.
I know you
Oh,
bro.
my
I
God.
came in and I could tell you were like half dead, dog. You had a long night. You had a long night, sir. You did.
I feel good, though, man. How you
I
feeling?
don't think you went to bed your normal time. Okay? I'm just saying you was half asleep still when I got here.
I was dead, bro. I'm
You
still
right.
half dead. I'm going back to bed when you leave, too, by the way.
I'm sure you probably are. Shit, I got shit to do, so I'll be up. You know what I'm saying? I got to take kids to school,
I feel
girl
you.
to work, all that shit. But yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? This is proven to be the best damn morning show on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
I'm just
that's a
saying
fact.
you can't deny it. This is gonna be something so dope that no one's gonna be able to touch this. I'm just saying with the help of everybody out there, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting. His support is free. You dig what I'm saying? It doesn't cost you anything to do any of those things. If you do want to support on a more kind of situation, there is all those other things that you could do to support more, and then even like Spotify and Apple Music and Apple Podcasts and all that stuff. Go watch the show or listen to the show on that, and you could definitely support there as well. So yeah, let's push the show, bro. Push it. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. But yeah, anyways. Oh, one other thing too before we get moving too far. Yo, Crystal Leaves Instagram got deleted.
Oh, I saw that, bro.
Yeah, so we had to start a new one. It's Crystal Leaves _CO.
Okay.
Crystal Leaves _CO.
Follow.
Go follow. You know what I'm saying? I'll replace their Instagram situation down in the description. So videos moving on from here forward, we'll have the new Instagram. So make sure you go follow them, help them run it back up. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to them, the Cuban crew, Habana Extracts, High Grade, my dog Josh and Lo over there. And then, you know what I'm saying? My
Yes,
people
sir.
behind the mic over
Absolutely.
there. The mystery man. Everybody's like, who is this
Who is
Eric
this guy?
Shout out to Eric in the content creation studio. Let's, you know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
you,
We
bro.
had to just get that out early. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, so we
Yeah.
had to pay homage. But anyways, let's get these jokes going, man.
Let's
You
hear
know
it,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
I've been waiting for it. This is my favorite part of the morning shows, these jokes.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, yeah, where did it go? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, there it is. What does marijuana and the Carolina Panthers have in common?
What does marijuana and the Carolina Panthers have in common?
Oh, wait, I'll give you a second.
I have no idea.
They both get smoked in bowls. Sorry, Panthers. If you're a Panther fan, I'm sorry.
They both get smoked in bowls. I like that, bro. All right, I got one for you.
Go
today,
for it.
bro.
Go for it.
Okay. Did you hear about the cattle farmer that experimented with feeding the cow cannabis?
No, and I was trying to figure this shit out when you said it earlier, and I don't.
The results are promising at first, but it turned out the stakes were too high. See what I did there?
Yeah. The stakes are too high. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, no, I got it. That's some good shit. Shit. I got another one for you, and then we'll move on.
Yep.
Why don't you see any potheads in elementary school?
Why?
Because they're all in high school.
Oh my God.
Don't hate. Everybody
Don't leave.
out there is
Don't leave.
hating right now. All right, let's get on. All right.
gosh.
Serious business. Yo, have you ever thought that like there'd be like a business in buying and selling cannabis licenses?
Yeah.
Bruh,
I'm not surprised.
It's booming right now.
I bet, bro. Because I
Like-
know like people sell their businesses like that, so I can see this happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the license game is booming.
Killing it. Let me just be the broker.
Yeah, that's all you gotta be.
Yeah,
Like
you
there's
feel me?
literally people or companies that are like buying up licenses and just holding on to them until somebody's
Someone needs
interested. It's like, cool, here I got one for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's popping right now. You got a bunch of like in Cali right now. They got like 550 or
Damn,
28
man.
licenses for sale right now. Like 528
That's crazy,
licenses
bro.
for sale. We got like 72 here in Colorado for sale. But I mean that's not a bad amount for sale when we have like 600 licenses, I think, here.
Okay.
Something
Total?
like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay.
But 72 of those licenses are up for grabs. So if you were looking for a license right now, you're trying to get into the game, Well, there you go. Just do a little research, and you can find some. And some of these are most of them, I would say, at least here in Colorado, I know, are attached with like facilities or some other, catch. You know what I'm saying? So you may not just be getting the license, but you may be able, if you have the money, be able to buy into like a full situation, whether it's a grow.
They could get pretty pricey, can't they?
When you're at that point, you're not just buying and paying for a license. People want you pay for this building, all the equipment in this motherfucker.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Insurance, all this shit,
all of it.
Right.
So but licenses are booming. So if you're looking for a license, they are cracking.
They're out there. Someone's got
Washington's got licenses. Oregon's got 230 of them. You know what I'm saying? Michigan's got 186.
They're out there.
Then there's even just like some random other states, like some smaller states that just, they got one or two here or there.
Right.
Like Florida's got 3 licenses sitting up for grabs right now. Rhode Island's got 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do they talk about the licenses that are for sale? Do you know?
You'd have to go
just do your own research.
You'd have to go do the research in those individual markets, because all those markets aren't the same as far as how legal they are. You know what I'm saying? So the types of licenses or industries you're kind of buying into may be slightly different from the one that you're used to or already in, or whatever, or you've seen. So if you're looking for licenses, I just want to let that be known, throw it out there.
It's out there.
You can go get them.
They're out there.
Did you get your goddamn stocks yet, bro?
No, bro. Jesus
You
Christ,
are slacking
really
right now, bro.
Man, I feel like shit, bro.
My shit's at like 160, 170.
This shit's climbing in there. My dog, man.
It's going right now. Like, I'm almost kicking myself in the ass for not buying more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think even though it's going to be super volatile, and I know there's going to be a point where it stops and plateaus a little bit, but I think we're going to see a positive growth for like maybe the next year.
Okay.
At least 6 months, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So my window's closing, isn't it?
You better get in before they shoot to a point where it's just like, dang, I got to pay $100 for one share. You know what I'm saying? I should have bought these motherfuckers when they were $2. You know what I'm saying? You having that Amazon conversation and shit, that Microsoft conversation. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, do your research, get into these stocks, because you can only win. I'm winning right now.
Right.
Like, and I bought them so low, like I said, that even when they do drop a little bit, I'm still
going to make money. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, even if I missed the boat and I'm like, damn, I should have sold yesterday. I can still sell today.
Right.
And I will still make money.
Hell yeah.
Unless that company completely crashed.
Right.
And like,
you have zero.
Yeah. Like, I will make money. Like, I have a greater window of like being able to pull out and still, be in the black.
Yes.
Than people who are buying, like, for instance, the GameStop situation when motherfuckers was buying it at like $300, $400, $500, and then all of a sudden it crashed like 3 hours later, and it was at 122 or some shit.
Crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get on it though, bro, because I need it.
Yeah,
I need it. Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna get on it.
You need to get in there, bro. Because even the random little stock that I bought, it was like called like origami. It was some weird shit, but I just, when I see it, it just makes my brain want to say origami.
Okay,
but it's
not origami.
Yeah, it's not. It's like orogram or some shit. I don't know. But anyways, it was at like $1. I think I bought them at like $1.64. And those are at like
nothing.
$2.50 now or some shit over the last couple of days. So like, I'm almost doubled in even that one, and that's like, that company had nothing.
You know I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, like, I just know that one. I want to say was another Canadian or Canadian. There we go. I was about to say it again. Canadian. I was about to say it again.
Canadian.
Another Canadian company. So yeah, that whole market is still a little new to me, because I've never been there. I don't know a whole lot of people there, but I've read enough to where I feel comfortable in investing in that market.
Absolutely.
Because it's definitely thriving.
It's booming.
Moving.
It's booming.
You know what I'm saying? And they definitely have been in the public eye a lot longer, as far as even in the stocks,
for sure,
than even our companies here in the States. So I'm way more inclined to invest in them than us right now. You know what I'm saying?
It makes more sense.
I'm still doing the research to figure out who I should invest in here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many. So, yeah, do your research, man. Get your goddamn stocks.
How many cannabis or dispensaries there are in Colorado? Like 500?
Yeah, I would say somewhere around like 4.
How many are public? Do you know?
In Colorado?
Yeah.
Maybe like 3.
Really?
If I don't even know if there's really any in Colorado that are for real public. There's just not, because you got to think there's not that many companies in general to really invest in the cannabis industry yet, because most of them are privately owned still, and they haven't taken themselves public. So like really, it's the I don't know if there's really one in Colorado. Like there may be a company that one is attached to, maybe,
right?
But yeah, I wouldn't know that off top.
Ready to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't, there's nothing that I know off the top of my head. I'm going to do some research and find out now, because I'm not 100% sure. But if there is, I couldn't imagine it being more than like 2 or 3.
Me either, bro. I just had to ask.
I'll be happy if there's one. Honestly, I'll be happy if there's one. I bet you there's companies that are publicly traded in Colorado that cater to the industry.
Okay.
I
think for sure. That's
guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like lighting or packaging or
accessories.
Yeah, exactly. Like some sort of just like secondary,
for sure.
Industry that caters to cannabis. Like that, I bet you there's a
whole bunch.
Yeah, but actual cannabis industry, I don't know. Maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
Let's find out.
We gotta find out. If you know of any, let us know. Comments down below. But let's jump over to Hawaii.
Okay. Oh yes.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
So they have medical cannabis over there. And back in like 2019, they were trying to propose a situation so that medical patients could travel from island to island.
Okay, with no problem.
Yeah, with no issues.
Makes sense.
It didn't pass then.
Okay.
For obvious reasons. But it's back in the
okay, it's coming back
situation.
around.
Now it's back in the conversation.
Right.
And the reason for it be back in the conversation, obviously, because of the Joe Biden,
that's right.
Democrat.
Yep. Trying to change some shit up.
So they're just kind of like, having proactive conversations about things that honestly, the whole idea of traveling with your shit is something that we all want.
Absolutely.
So if they can figure it out. And the rest of us need to figure it out. I'm just saying. I'm saying, even if it's just like this agreement of like, all the states having this, just like, hey, we ain't gonna mess with people. Like, I'm cool with that too.
Right.
If it's the feds want to get involved and go ahead and legalize and to make it easier on us, I'm fucking cool with that too.
I'd be paranoid as fuck on the fucking in the airport with my little cartridge pen.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Let us travel with this shit.
Just let us have it,
please.
But that shit would be dope if they'd let us or let them be able to do that. Because then you'd be able to take it, from one island to the next, and blah, blah. You would never have to worry about having to go find it. You know what I'm saying? Because you could just get it from your source, from a legal source.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Preferably. And, you'd be good. And then you could take it where you need to be.
Exactly.
And wherever
right
you're
back to the
be.
Big Island or wherever.
Yep. So
shout out to Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii's trying. I just had to give them praise. There's not a whole lot to it because it just got, back into the conversation as far as
this is the second time around. That's right.
Yeah. So it's just getting talked about again. So hopefully we will be able to get that all tapped in. You know what I'm saying? And figure that shit out.
Yes, sir.
So, but anyways, let's go over to Washington, bro.
Okay,
that's what Washington is doing. Washington is doing
Let's hear it. Talk to me.
They're trying to do exactly what Oregon did. Their neighbor. They're trying to decriminalize small possession or small amounts of all drugs, basically, or possession of all drugs in small amounts. And then basically refocus the energy and time instead of trying to punish people, trying to get them to help. They're just identifying the fact that there's more substance abuse issues than actual criminal acts going on. You know what I'm saying? People just have issues, need help.
Facts.
So they're tapping in and trying to, do what Oregon's doing. The one thing that I did notice about their situation over Oregon, if I remember correctly, the Oregon one was using some of the tax revenue from like the cannabis stuff to help expand that program.
Exactly. So like rehab programs and all that. Yeah.
Washington's not. They're fronting the bill from somewhere else.
No shit.
Yeah. It didn't specify where that money was coming from. But it did say that money was not coming from the tax revenue that was being collected off of cannabis, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because I think we all agreed the other day that, when you're using it to help the community, even if it's that, like, I think we could all get behind that and rally behind that shit. But, I mean, I guess if you could figure out where that money could come from through other industries that are potentially causing more issues, with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. I don't know. I was like, I don't even care where that money's coming from.
It's just help.
Yeah, as long as you're doing something with the
exactly.
fucking money, I don't care where it's
something
coming
good
from.
like this. Yeah, no, that's dope. Okay, let's see what happens.
So yeah, so it's not 100% sure what all the limits are. So don't go out there just trying to fucking do your thing, because it's not 100% passed, or all the regulations and rules and all the limitations have not been set yet.
Okay.
So
I didn't think a state was going to get on board right away with that. I thought it was going to take a while for another state to do that.
Nah, bro, you got to think, especially when you're talking like Oregon and Washington, they're two of those states that work really closely together.
Right.
Kind of like how, like, if you look at Colorado and Cali, like a lot of our rules and laws kind of are similar. Even though we're not next door neighbors, we're just like
still neighbors.
Yeah, like Cali's like Colorado's big sister.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you will. But yeah, like it's just that's kind of like that camaraderie that Oregon and Washington has.
Yeah.
Like they model
Northeast
a lot
pride.
of things off of each other because they're just so close. I mean, it's a bridge.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
separates
They're
the
right
two.
there. Yeah.
I mean, you could literally be in Washington today and then go over to to fucking Oregon. Like you could work in one state and live in the other. Like
exactly.
That's how like intertwined that they are. So I knew
dope.
that it was gonna be probably Washington that did it first because Cali's out of the question. Like Cali's
that's
not
not
doing that shit.
No way.
Yeah, no. I don't see Cali doing nothing like this.
Bro, Cali would be crazy if that shit happened, bro.
I just don't see them trying to tackle on that beast.
Not at
You
all.
know what I'm saying?
It'd be too big of a beast. They wouldn't know what to do with
They
it.
still can't figure out the cannabis industry,
Exactly,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think
Exactly.
they can figure that shit out right now. No. Until Cali is split into two states.
Right.
That's not in the cards
not
right
happening.
now. So, but yeah, no, that shit, I was like, that's super dope. Like just trying to focus and make things a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And sticking with that whole kind of thing of just decriminalization, we got Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Massachusetts. That just decriminalized. There's the latest city that decriminalized a wide range of psychedelics.
Word.
Yeah.
THC, one of them?
I'm not necessarily THC, but they, I'm sure THC is going to be cool. And actually, Massachusetts has an industry, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. I think they do have a medical.
They have a medical. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah. They may not be rec yet. They might have passed it and it just might not have opened yet. But I know that they have an industry. But yeah, they're more talking about like the mushroom game, stuff like that, all the other psychedelics and shit that people are into. So in Cambridge, you can now have them. You can't sell them. Decriminalization. Let's clarify. Decriminalization.
Please.
Does not mean you can sell the shit. Does not mean you can grow the shit. It just means you can possess it for personal use. So small amounts.
Small amounts. Do they give you an amount?
It doesn't. No, but I'm just gonna say, let's be real and just stay under an ounce. God damn it.
Yes.
Stay under an ounce. Personal use only.
Yes.
God damn it. That's just all you need to just have an ounce as a guideline, because that's pretty much what most of them are. Just stay under an ounce. Never have a motherfucking scale with you. Don't have any extra baggies.
Don't
do anything that makes it look like you're about to have intent to sell. You know what I'm saying?
Personal use. Under an ounce.
That's what decriminalization is. All right. So if you're still caught in the act of, selling and buying, like that's still.
You're going to jail.
You're still getting in trouble for that. All right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what's happening. All right. But yeah. So you just, when you have your personal use shit, you don't have to worry so much. You may get a ticket, and that's if, they're really probably going to give you a ticket for something else. Because that is decriminalized and you have small amounts. As long as you don't give them a reason to give you the intent to sell nonsense, you should be straight on the drugs. But, just under an ounce, man. Personal use, goddammit. Personal use. There ain't nothing fucking else to say to that shit. Personal use.
Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
And then we got the New Jersey governor who also signed the, how do you say it? Psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
There you go. Psilocybin.
There it is. I got to think.
Bill to immediately reduce penalties for possession.
Okay.
So kind of same thing. And doesn't necessarily name
Jersey, you said, right?
No, yeah, this is New Jersey.
Okay.
And it doesn't necessarily name it being decriminalized because it's not, right? They were very clear on their verbiage.
Okay.
It's not decriminalized, but they're not going to punish as hard. So it used to be between like a 3 to 5 year sentence behind bars with fines up to $15,000
for shrooms.
Whoa, yeah.
That's crazy.
Now the maximum is only $1,000 fine, or a fine up to $1,000 and only up to 6 months in jail.
Okay, well that's a lot better than
if
3
they
to 5.
need to. Yeah, and they can give you both, or they can give you one or the other.
Okay,
so
that's not
that's a tremendous
baby steps. Yes, exactly. That is way better than 3 to 5. Goddamn.
Hell yeah,
Well, and 15 grand.
Yeah, that's woo.
Yeah,
That's a huge
I'll
change.
pay $1,000. Shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So again, New Jersey, be careful out there. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying. But y'all got a little bit of more leeway with your psychoactives. You dig what I'm saying?
Almost there.
Yeah, you almost there. Keep advocating. Keep advocating. You're gonna get there. Let's jump over to New York though, bro.
Okay, yeah. We ain't talked about New York.
We
in a minute.
haven't.
Yeah, let's hear
And we
it.
got to go ahead and just say it. New York is not. They're not gonna get it right.
No, are they
They're
still having
just
trouble,
not, bro?
Yeah.
Because now the governor, instead of following like the like steps that like the advocate groups have like laid out and like, yo, like these are the bill, like this is how the bill should be laid out. So it touches all bases, X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote his own and proposed, and basically the biggest problem that they're having is what he wants to do with some of the money. So he's only trying to take like a third of the revenue that's going to be brought in and use it towards like equality programs or like, programs for the communities that were disproportionately affected by the war on drugs and all this nonsense. And they're basically just like, no, that ain't enough.
3%, you said?
A third of
a third. Oh my God.
Yeah. A third of what they actually are going to make. He's like, that's what we're going to delegate to it. And they're just kind of like, nah, that's not enough. And then there's also some other like key points that they just want him to touch on that, are things that are relative to their state. Like, I won't really get into their politics because I don't live there. Right. So I don't really know what it looks like to be in New York on a regular time basis. But I'm assuming these are just things that they feel are necessary for their community to thrive and for them to bounce back. And the other thing is they need to start. I think the reason why the New York governor is not trying to put more towards it is because I think he's really trying to make cannabis a source of income for the state. Okay. Not necessarily like and not in a way to like fix shit as so much as it's to fix the debt.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Fuck
we just
everything
get
else.
this money making right now.
They got like a $15 billion deficit or some shit, like dumb amounts of money. So
you got to put something on it.
Yeah. So I think they're trying to just kind of like combat their debt with the cannabis industry. So, at least for the next foreseeable future.
Yeah. And
then try to do the bare minimum that they can with the community until they pay this debt off, or at least get it into like a controllable or manageable state.
Yeah. So, I don't know how that's going to turn out doing that, man.
I mean,
it's going to be a shit show. It already is.
Yeah. I think honestly, if it does pass and all the people who are advocating are like tripping about it, they're just going to come back in, a year, 2 years and do the same shit.
Do it again. Yeah.
And they're going to just keep doing it until
shit starts to change.
Changes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's
a fucking fight.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're at with it. So, and that's kind of how like a lot of states, like even Idaho, like the only way that shit's going to change is if there's enough people who oppose that bill to change or that, that whole situation to change it. So, it is what it is, but hopefully New York can get it together because I told you, I'm not motherfucking visiting y'all until y'all figure your shit out.
I want to go to New York during Christmas so bad too, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yep. But yo, we got the mid-grade of the motherfucking day.
Yes, let's hear it.
And this is about the vaccine.
Okay.
So there is a lady who is a SoulCycle instructor. Okay. Her name is Stacey Griffith.
Okay, Stacey Griffith.
Yep. And she's facing charges for perjury.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. And it's because she described herself as an educator on the like little forms or whatever for the COVID test.
Okay.
So that she could skip the line.
No shit.
Because educators get, got priority and shit.
Right, yep.
So, yeah, she's basically...
To get the vaccine.
To get it. And that's like, one, you lied.
Yep.
And then two, cutting the line in a pandemic for a fucking vaccine. Like, niggas are not about to look at you and be like, oh, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, get yours first. No, you got people panicking, ready to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're like, that's crazy.
What a selfish woman.
Selfish. But yeah, so she's looking at two charges of misdemeanors if she's convicted, she could face up to a year in prison and $1,000 fine.
Damn it.
So
a cycle instructor.
learn your lesson. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. We all there's gonna be enough.
Yeah, for real.
We all
go sit down. Wait your turn.
Yeah, just wait. Shit, you should want to wait anyway. Just see what this first group is gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Watch the first wave and then decide if you want it. If you really want to skip that line or not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she was about to skip in the line.
She was with it.
She was with it. There was no ifs, ands, or buts because she made it happen. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and end this one off on a good note, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we got the Super Bowl coming up.
Yep.
Goddamn Tom Brady, motherfucking made it again. I was like,
if he does it, he's the one.
You can't talk shit to this man.
You can't, bro.
Anymore.
You can't.
The fact that he made it with a whole nother team and basically put the big double FU to the Patriots.
Thanks.
Like, man.
Like, you need me,
got
bitch.
one more out of me. You could have got one more out of me. Yup, you fucked up. Look, I told you motherfuckers I still had it.
Exactly.
And I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but I got to give it to this motherfucker. He made it with a whole nother team, whole nother roster, whole nother squad, whole nother situation.
You got to respect it.
He did it. I was like, good Lord. So, yeah, somebody else is, I think, just as impressed with this Tom Brady nonsense.
Okay. Who's that?
So, it's some silent donor, but he put one of the Chiefs receivers in the spotlight for a good reason.
Okay.
Basically giving Tyrann, I don't know how to say his last name, Matthew. He's that dope ass receiver or corner. Sorry, not receiver. He's a corner. But they're gonna, if he can intercept a fucking Tom Brady pass, this dude would donate $1,000 or $100,000 to PETA.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, and the reason for because
incentive, he's gonna work hard for that shit.
Hell yeah, because Tyrann, I'm gonna say he promotes. There's a bunch of pictures of him like, you know, with the PETA shirts and you know, hoodies and, you know, he's a big advocate for them, I'm pretty sure, as far as I can tell. I never dove in to see if they actually like sponsor him or anything like that, but he at least believes in their mission. So yeah, but he's got a dude who is willing to donate $100,000 to PETA for an interception.
So that corner is gonna work his ass off, bro.
Hell yeah, man. I'm just saying
that's gonna be dope as fuck.
And all he has to do is get one. He don't even gotta like intercept all of them. Just get
one pick.
One interception. That's all we need from you, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that it's gonna be hard to go ahead and get, you know what I'm saying, Tom Brady out there.
For sure.
Come on.
It's possible though.
But you just need to get one. You just need to get one.
There.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully we'll see. Hopefully he'll be able to do it. And, you know, I think even if they don't win, if he could just get the one interception just for, you know, the donation to a great cause, like
exactly. He won.
Yeah.
He won.
They all
God
won
damn
for
it.
that shit.
Yeah,
So fuck
that's
it,
right.
you know what I'm saying? But shout out to motherfucker. I didn't think I'd ever fucking say this shit, but to motherfucking Tom Brady for this fucking Super Bowl appearance this year, because I was doubting him.
Yeah,
I didn't think he had
Cowboys
to do it.
hats
Like,
you got on.
yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, motherfucker. Goddamn shit.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
I'm a born and raised Denver boy, but I'm a Cowboys fan through and through. Goddamn, fuck what you talking about? Fuck what you heard. But yeah, man. I shout out to Tom Brady for this appearance.
Right.
Like, this will be an interesting one, just because people like. I think people are gonna watch for it with a different anticipation.
I think
now.
they
Like,
want him to win. I think more people want him to win.
Now I want to see you just say "fuck you" to the Patriots.
Exactly, exactly. They're witnessing greatness right now.
Yeah, I just want to see Tom Brady be able to do the double FU. Like,
Yeah.
not only did I make it, but I won it. Look at all these rings, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got more than you now. Like, for real.
Shit.
Like,
I
shit.
hope that happens, bro. I want to see that happen.
Yeah, it
really
really
do.
crazy. But yeah, man. Shout out to you, Eric, bro. Shout out
appreciate
to
you, bro.
everybody out there. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to you guys, man. This shit is amazing. I appreciate the support. Don't forget, support. Follow all the Instagram pages. Go and listen to us on Spotify and Apple and Google Play and wherever you want to digest your audio. We're on all audio platforms pretty much, at least all the major ones. And then we got YouTube. Oh shit, Facebook. We got, where else we got? I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Instagram and all that. We covered it all.
Yeah,
That's it. And then shout out to all the sponsors again, man. You know, Habana, Cuban Crew, Crystal Leaves. God, I've been having this a brain fart right there. High Grade and the Content Creation Studio. And then again, if you guys haven't got your motherfucking merch, you need to go do that. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to me and MileHigh Apparel. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
Get
sir.
your shit. Always remember, live life high. Honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself in the mirror, and we'll see you motherfucking next week. And tomorrow is the Gage interview. So make sure you tune in for that shit. And I'll catch y'all later.